Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into the UTLR Live Studios. I am your man on the mic tonight, UTLR Storm, and we are proud to welcome you into UTLR Live for tonight's running of the UTLR Truck Series live from Phoenix, the Lucas Oil 125. And we're great to have you. We're excited to have you on board with us tonight for what is to be an insane matchup of trucks we got. We've got 14 drivers on the roster, on the lineup, ready to go tonight. It's going to be an extreme, awesome show. We've got Ducky that's going to be here at some point. He's running a little bit late, so you'll see me and him talking it out, duking it out as far as the racing goes. Y'all have missed an incredible week. So we're kicking it off tonight, but if you were just watching our highlights of what we've experienced so far, we're halfway through the season. Trucks, a little bit, they're a little bit more than halfway. They're about 3/4 of the way through the season already. They've only got about uh, 3 or 4 more races left until the end of the season, and then we go into playoffs. After this week or after tonight's truck race, they will be off for 2 weeks to rest up before we head into the last race of the Triple Truck Challenge. Then we go on to do 3 more races, and then it is time for the playoffs. So, like I said, it's going to be a great one. You just missed an incredible week last week. I'm hoping it's going to be an extraordinary night. I'm hoping for an insane show tonight in these trucks because we just came off of last week where we saw INF and SP duking it out. You just saw it moments ago at Mid Ohio. When it came down to the last 3 laps, those two were going head to head. Dr. Clater came into the picture later in the race. SP pulled a strategy of pitting earlier, a whole lap earlier, and was able to get right back into the mix and put his way into contention right there at the end when it mattered most with about 2 to go. It came down to it, and then 1 to go. They were neck and neck, side by side, switching first and second, going back and forth. INF and SP swapping the position. And then it came down to that last corner where SP stuck his nose in there, got in side by side, but INF had that left hand turn in that bottom lane opened up, and that was the preferred groove. He drove off and missed SP by 1/10 of a second. So it was a very, very close battle right there to the line at Mid Ohio. Following up with Wednesday night at the Cup Series, where we saw the closest finish in UTLR history at New Hampshire, where SP again was involved in it. SP and Flash champ. They were both going at it, neck and neck, side by side. I was kind of in the way. I got out of the way as soon as I could. I was the one car, as you saw on the clip. I was the one car. I was going 2 laps down. So I was getting out of the way, letting them have it after I kind of got nudged, but I was getting out of the way anyways, but I got nudged anyways. So a close battle between SP and Flash. And Flash is so close to getting his first career win in UTLR, and he's been top 5 all season long in the truck series, except for Dover, where he lost his top 5 streak, where he finished 7th. Now he's back to getting top 5s last week at Mid Ohio, beating one of the best on road courses, LRS, getting in that 5th position, and Flash finishing 4th last week at Mid Ohio. So again, last week on Wednesday night in the Cup Series, like I was saying, Flash and SP duking it out side by side. You saw it. It was history making, the closest finish ever in league history at 5/1000ths of a second. You can't. I mean, you can get closer, but in this game, it is hard. It is hard to get that close, and to have that close of a finish is truly a spectacular event. And we followed up with the Xfinity Series on Thursday, where they did battle, and it was amazing. And we cannot wait to see what they do this week. So, not a whole lot going on in Xfinity. It wasn't really much of a battle. I mean, it was close at Darlington. Darlington was a good track for them, but it was interesting to say the least. So, with that, of course, we go to Phoenix tonight. The last time the trucks were here at Phoenix was back in season 5 last season, where they opened up the round of 8 for the truck series. Or sorry, no, been the round of 6. Round of 6, my bad. The round of 6 opened up at Phoenix back on July 11th of last year, where one bad took the pole. Of course, he is no longer with us. Um, and then Bad News Ducky, who will be in the booth this time around. So this opens up the floor for a whole new. He was the winner last time. So with Ducky not on track, it opens up the floor for endless possibilities. The trucks have been one of the best races around all season long. We've had great battles throughout the trucks, and these guys have been duking it out. So it's going to be truly amazing to see how they conquer tonight's race here at the 1 mile Phoenix Raceway. Of course, the rules are that there's going to be no passing before the start finish line, so it's going to be one of those you got to watch for. We'll be watching throughout the night. I know the admins are going to take care of business on track, but it'll be a fun race for sure. I'm ready for it. I'm excited for it. The lineup is as follows. The lineup is starting 14th with a DNQ. We had 3 guys take a DNQ, did not get to qualify. So it's going to be LRS rounding up the 14th position in the number 2 Chevrolet. And the number 13th spot in the number 32 truck Chevrolet is CCD and Morton HD. In the 12th position in the number 68 Toyota taking a DNQ was INF. Starting 11th in the number 38 Ford of Red Hawk. And that is the 11th position. Starting 10th in the 33 Chevrolet is Toby Welsh. Starting 9th in the number 26 Chevrolet is R. Denny. Starting 8th in the number 88 Ford is Drake. Starting 7th in the number 20 Chevrolet is Here Comes Mr. J. Starting 6th in the number 18 Toyota is Lowbroke. Starting 5th tonight, making his Truck Series debut this season actually, is the number 51 Toyota of Ham Wallet. Starting 4th in the number 10 Chevrolet is Dusty Stud. Starting 3rd, outside second row, is Flash Champs in the number 99 Ford. And starting on the outside of row number 1 in the number 98 Ford with a time of a 27.391 is Deport. And then starting on the pole with a time of a 27.295 is the number 3 Chevrolet of Dr. Clater. Dr. Clater has been on a mission the last couple of weeks. He's been performing very well in the Trucks, Xfinity, and Cup Series as he performs in all 3 series. So he's been doing quite well for himself since he has been able to go full time. Tune in this week, of course. It's been awesome. The show is just now getting started. We're going to have an awesome week on tap. Tonight, the Truck Series at Phoenix. Tomorrow, it's the moment y'all have all been waiting for, the All-Star race for the Cup Series. We have seen it out on the pages on Facebook. Y'all have seen it. Our fan vote is up for grabs. It's still open until after the truck race. Once the truck race is over, that post will be taken down, and the tallies will be tallied up. Votes will be tallied up, and we will determine a fan vote winner tomorrow after the Open. INF will be hosting the Open and the All-Star race. It's going to be a true magnificent event. We've had qualifying, bracket-style qualifying, nothing like any other league has ever done before. We're doing bracket-style qualifying. It's been 1v1s. It's been truly amazing. The guys have thoroughly enjoyed it over the last 2 seasons that we've done this, so it's been quite amazing to see what they come out of this. And it came down to the 1v1 of SP and Mole. And everybody kind of thought Mole had it in the bag. Mole chose Dover, and they went to Dover on ×4 wear, and SP chose high draft. And when they went to Dover, it was quite amazing. SP, yes, INF, SP kind of cooked, to be honest. It was a thriller. Mole and kind of had the lead, and then SP took the lead back over. It was a 7% race, so it was like 52 laps. And then what it came down to was right on the first pit stop, they have to do a mandatory 4-tire pit stop, but 4 times where they're going to have to pit no matter what. But one of those stops has to be a 4-tire stop. Mole went in for the first time after SP. SP went in the first time, and he almost sped. He was right on the money, not even going to lie. And Mole came in right after him, and Mole sped on pit road. So that was actually the second pit stop. So SP came in that first time. Mole came that first time. No speeding penalties. They came back out pretty neck and neck. And then that second pit stop, was the final one, and uh, Mole sped on pit road, and then it came down to the last two laps. Could they survive on fuel? And the answer is yes, they can, because SP was able to coast it down to 100 miles an hour. Literally, dude was just cruising. He set his cruise control on if these cars had them, and he put it down to about 100 and about 100 or maybe even 95 miles per hour, and just cruising. He had 2 laps to the good, or no, he was 2 laps left in his tank, and he was going to be right on the money, running out on the backstretch if he had stayed up to speed. But why did he slow down that much to save fuel? It's because Mole pitted for extra fuel. He wasted all the fuel trying to catch SP, making up all that ground, and it came down to the last lap, and Mole had to pit. There was no way that he could make it. So he had to pit. He put a splash of gas in, came back out, and was closing in on SP about 8 seconds back, coming in a hurry because he was full speed. SP was only going about 95 miles per hour, and SP crossed the line first before Mo could get there. Mo finished about 7 seconds back, and SP crossed the line first. SP gets the pole. Mo starts outside the front row, and that is how it shook up for to determine the lineup for tomorrow night's All Star race. All Star Open is going to be very interesting. It's going to be quite the interesting show at a unknown track. I will say unknown. Nobody knows what's going to be. None of the drivers know what it's going to be. All we know is that it's going to be a track where it's 4 times wear and 13%, and it's straight up. No stages, no nothing. Top 3 finishers advance, and the fan vote gets in. 4 drivers total advance for a 14-car field for our All-Star race. So it's going to be very, very interesting. INF is going to have the stream ready to go tomorrow. We may have somebody hop into the booth with him on the Open, since a lot of our All-Star guys are going to be actually waiting until the Open is over. So you'll see him for sure, and maybe somebody else, not sure who. And then you'll see INF take it over for the All-Star race, where it's 4 tracks. 4 tracks. You got Watkins Glen, Las Vegas, Bristol, and Talladega. That's the 4 tracks we're racing for the race. Whoever comes out the winner at Talladega, then that is it. Whoever wins that is the All-Star champion. And it's not really a race, it's All-Star week is what we're considering it. All-Star event, All-Star week, because it's not just one race. It's 4 small races combined into a total of one race. But it's going to be very, very amazing to see how that operates. These guys are getting in on the go, starting to kind of get everything ready to go under the pre-race ceremonies for them. It's going to be, again, an interesting show. You got Phoenix tonight. Phoenix is just one of those tracks. You got to stay patient, stay consistent. Don't make any mistakes. We've seen multiple people get caught by cutting the line, cutting below the apron before the start finish line on restarts and the starts. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how that plays out. And yeah, it's going to be a very, very great battle, but we've seen people get caught time and time again. Um, yeah, I don't really have a whole lot of it else. Um, in other news, there's been a lot of NASCAR stuff come out today. If y'all haven't seen, not just a lot of paint schemes, really. There's not a whole lot that I can actually talk about. It's just a whole lot of paint schemes coming out. NASCAR did get rid of the non-competitive pit stops for the Truck Series. Coinciding that we're talking about the Truck Series. They had non-competitive pit stops last season, and this season they will not have them. They got rid of them. All 23 races will have live pit stops this year. So that's going to be really good for them. Of course, NASCAR also changed the qualifying format for the Cup Series, where it's no longer based on qualifying times. If you advance out of Group A, say if you're in Group B goes out, and you qualify. Well, then whoever doesn't make that final 5 to move on to the final round, then those guys will start 11th through 40th based on qualifying speed. Same thing for Group A. Whoever does not advance out of Group A will drop, and they'll be lined up based on qualifying. So Group A drivers could get starting behind Group B drivers, or Group B drivers could start behind Group A drivers. All depends on their qualifying speed. Drivers didn't like that. They wanted the advantage to be able to race in or qualify in their group and pretty much be able to have that option of where to start. So They changed the qualifying format. It's now going to be Group B. Whoever does not transfer out of Group B will determine based on qualifying times, but it will only determine the outside row. So Group A, whoever does not transfer out of Group A, it'll be based on qualifying times, but it will only determine the inside lane. So the inside row. Hang on a second, getting a message. Gotta love being an owner. Gotta love being an owner sometimes. Bear with me, guys. Sorry about this. Trying to figure out our POV drivers. Um, our driver that is not, or one of our drivers that is our POV driver, usually not racing, supposedly. So with that, we're going to be right back, guys. I'm going to get an answer, and I'll be right back, and we're going to get rolling for tonight's race here at Phoenix for the Truck Series. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with you. What's up, guys? Good evening. Welcome back. Mic was not plugged in. Great. All right, so we are getting ready to go from Phoenix Raceway. Guys are getting loaded in. So Dusty is a no-show. And I don't know where Ducky is, so y'all got me on the mic for right now. So these guys are getting loaded in. Again, we're going to have no Dusty tonight, so your lineup is as follows. It'll be Clater first, Deport second, Flash Champs third, Ham Wallet moves up to the fourth spot, Lowbroke in fifth, Mr. J in sixth, Drake seventh, Denny eighth, Toby Welsh ninth, Red Hawk 10th, INF 11th, HD 12th, and LRS 13th. We are waiting on the invite from LRS. Should be popping up any moment now. Thank y'all for being here tonight. Again, it's going to be a great show on tap. Waiting on the invite from LRS, and then we can get going this evening. Alright, HD got us. Cool. We're running 75 laps, 75 miles. This is the second race of the Triple Truck Challenge. Let's kind of go over that while we're loading in here. The Triple Truck Challenge is as follows. Drivers compete to be the highest finisher every week. The top 4 highest finishers come out with points and extra points and playoff points. Every week, the highest finisher will get 10 bonus points and 5 playoff points. Second will get 8 bonus points and 3 playoff points. Third gets 6 bonus points and 2 playoff points. And fourth gets 3 bonus points and 1 playoff point. The reward is a grand prize of 30 bonus points and 15 playoff points if you can be the highest finisher in all 3 weeks. It's just to help reward drivers and help boost their chances towards the playoffs. So it's going to be amazing. We're going to round it out at the Indy Oval in 2 weeks. So here we go. Flash Champs in third. There's our pulsator, Dr. Claters. We get ready to take the green flag here from Phoenix. 13 trucks are on the get-go. These trucks are decked out, ready to go. We are going to see the green flag in Phoenix. Taking you through the field real quick, looking at the trucks. We got HD right there in the 32 truck. As they're starting to fan out, Deport right there in the 98. Lowbrook in the 18. LRS back there. Had to start in the rear of the pack. Red Hawk in the 38. Drake, 88. There's Hamwalt in the 51. Test scheme truck. INF in the 68. Really nice truck. I like that. Here comes Mr. J in the 20. Toby Welsh in the 33. R. Denny in 26. Flash Champ in the 99. Back up to the front. We'll see side by side with Clater and Deport. I don't know why I said Clater and Deport. I thought Flash and Deport. Flash very strong here in the trucks. Again, this is one of his better tracks, I will say. Flash is really good here. Really good track for him. He always enjoys Phoenix. I don't know for sure how well he varies in the trucks, but here early on he does show that consistency of really being really good. Ooh, we see Deport getting the wall up there off turn 4. Flash pulling away now. Again, Flash is on a roll right now. He's looking to continue the streak throughout the series. He has been top 5 all season long. That is something that almost nobody's done all season long. Top 5 at every single Truck Series track this season so far. We're 8 races deep. This is race number 9 of the season. He's been top 5 all season long except for one. That was Dover 2 weeks ago. He finished 7th. He was on the path for a top 5. Got into a little bit of racing trouble. Nothing, not really even big trouble. Just a little bit of issue with some strategy not working out. Right there at the end, came home with a 7th place finish. And then last week at Mid Ohio, at one of his worst road courses, comes out and finishes ahead of one of the best road course racers of this league, and that's LRS. So to manage that, coming out ahead of him, it's gonna be awesome. We're gonna be watching Flash all night long. He's pulled away now for a good lead in that 99 machine. He told me before the race he wants to get an interview with Ducky. He is yet to be in the top 3 where he can be interviewed by Ducky. And hoping that Ducky gets here before the race is over. Got a long ways to go, but we're going to be hoping that he can get here so that way he can interview Flash. Hoping that Flash comes out here with the win and what he wants. Flash wants to get this win so bad. He's looking really good early on. Coming up on 12 to go this time. Kind of taking you back to the mid pack. We got HD back here. HD looking really good. He's been up and down so far this season. HD has been on the move. He's tried to get better as the season's gone on, and he's done just that. He's gotten better, gets caught up in some mishaps of his own or of others that he can't control. Some of them he can, but he's trying to make forward progression. He's trying to do good throughout the league. He's trying to do really good. So he's making headway. Uh, he's just got to get better at perfecting his own problems. Once he gets by that, then he can focus on making headway, and he's doing just that. Trying so hard to get by the 88 of Drake right here as these others flush up against the wall. LRS up there. There's his buddy INF right there. 3 wide off of 2. Drake backs out of that. Thinks otherwise. Thinks better of it. HD, they're all drifting up towards turn 2, or out of turn 4. And we're also on ×3 wear tonight. So these trucks are already starting to get loose, and it's going to be right on the money on finishing with fuel. They should be fine. Either should be, or we're going to see some guys starting to run out coming to the finish of stage 1. It's that close. It's now up to 9 to go. Flash got moved out of the lead here. Missed that. He's back to 3rd. So now, Deport out front in the 98, and here comes Clater. Gonna be 7 to go this time. 7 to go here in stage number 1. Thank you, Rock, for tuning in. Thank you so much. Best of luck to the drivers tonight. Yes, sir. We appreciate it so much. Kindness goes long ways. Deport looking strong here. Deport is also a truck that's looking for a win here in the truck series. Doing very good for himself this season. So far, our winners in the truck series this season have been Clater, LRS, SP, Edgington, and INF. That's it. So Deport looking very strong so far early on. Deport is the Rookie of the Year leader right now in the truck series in that number 98 Ford. He's got a 17-point lead over the 20 truck of Mr. J. 17-point lead right there in the Rookie of the Year standings. So Deport trying to get every point that matters. It does help him. Deport also hanging third right now in the overall standings. He is 112 back from the number 2 truck of LRS, and he is closing in on Flash right there with 15 points separating him and Flash for that second spot in the driver standings. Deport, again, he's a rookie, and he's coming in. So we said that some drivers may have to pit. Who's going to outlast? Here comes Clater in. Does anybody have enough? Red Hawk's in. Here comes a lot of people. Jay, Ham Wallet, Toby Welsh. Oh no, tires are gone. That's what it is. Lilbrook's about to blow a tire. He's down to less than 10% on his right sides with less than 3 laps to go. Lilbrook is in second. Trying to cycle through. That 99 Flash. This is the lead right here. Flash and Lowbroke. Coming to 1 to go. Lowbroke's going to blow a tire. Oh, and that was the stage. Oh, wait, no, sorry. It was not. That's what I thought. It was 1 to go. People blowing tires left and right. Honestly, I don't even know who is the stage winner. Apparently, the leader right now is on the back straightaway, shifting, jockeying for position. We've got trucks upside down. We've got trucks everywhere. Guys are blowing tires. Or guys are running out of fuel because they chanced it. The leader's just now crossed the line. I don't know who it is. We're about to get confirmation on that because what a stage. I don't know who got it. INF comes out with the stage win. And Lowbroke blows a tire and still can come home third. All that chaos that just ensued. INF is your stage winner. Flash second, Lowbroke third, Clater fourth, LRS fifth. Lowbroke finishes third on a blown tire. So does Flash. HD sixth, Mr. J seventh, Ham Wallet eighth, Drake ninth, and that's the leader. That's on the lead lap. Red Hawk will be starting 10th, and he will get the free pass. What the hell did we just see? I don't even know. What? I don't even know how to explain that. That was a insane stage 1. People took the risk and stayed out on the last lap, and they blew tires. A lot of people blew tires. The lead shifted about 5 times on the back straightaway that we couldn't even know. We didn't know who it was. But everybody's filled back up. We're ready to get back to the race. Green flag back in the air to start stage number 2 here from Phoenix. It's going to be 18 to go this stage. Dr. Clater out front with LRS right next to him. LRS, your Season 5 truck champion. Comical, I see you out there in chat. Go Dogs. I don't think Go Dogs is actually racing. Nah, man, Go Dogs has not raced in a few weeks. I don't know where he's been. He is not racing tonight. I don't know where he's been the last couple weeks. He's been MIA last couple weeks. So Comical, we miss you out on track, buddy. We really do. Hope that you're doing well. Hope that everything's going well for you. I know you're in recovery from surgery, so I hope that you're recovering very well and that all that is going great for you, my man. Wish you the best of luck. Hope to see you back in UTR soon enough. Battle right here between Dr. Clater and LRS. Really good battle between these two guys. Working it. LRS is working that high side. Dr. Clater working the inside. LRS taking the lead here from Clater. Is that who I think it is in third? It sure enough is. HD to the point in that third place. Looking really good. HD up to the third position here. I don't know what kind of strategy he played, but it must have worked. Looking really good here early in the first part of stage number 2. He's got his buddy INF to the inside of him. Looking down low in that number 68 truck, winner of stage number 1. INF taking that low lane. Clater backed out. LRS backed out and kind of let Clater have the point right now. Now Clater back out in front. Clater and LRS have almost identical schemes. Well, somewhat. HD really high off of turn 2 allows for INF to get underneath them. Good battle between those two up front, and it's also a good little battle right behind those two. You got the 99 Flash. Flash gets into HD, puts him in the wall. HD uses it to his advantage, though. Gets underneath INF, kind of a ricochet at the perfect spot. It could have worked out any better for HD, honestly. Flash moved up, got into HD, and then that allowed HD to get into the wall. And it ricocheted him enough where he's able to bounce off and go below INF and take the spot away. Kind of a wall bounce. Didn't mean to happen, just it happened. Flash got into him, moved him up, and Flash let off trying to avoid, and it worked out for HD. So INF now working back inside of him. This is for third place, a 3-truck battle for third. No, poor man HD. He don't get enough credit. Let me. There we go. I'll move to his point of view just so he can get credit. Whenever he watches this, he can get credit. Poor man doesn't ever have a highlight reel in his life. He's no Michael Jordan. He's no LeBron James. HD now to the inside of Flash. HD now trying to pass Flash. Now HD just trying to get by Flash, but it's not working. HD now coming off turn 2. HD down the back straightaway, trying to see what he can do with Flash and INF as they watch those two battle on. But HD, you know, he's just a strong driver. He's a dedicated driver to this league, and HD just doing HD things. HD is amazing. Have I said HD enough? Okay, cool. Highlight over. Back to the race. On board our POV of Low Broke. Back to the inside of the 88 of Drake. Good little battle right here between those two. Thank you to Low Broke for his POV. Dusty having Wi-Fi issues and could not make the race, and usually he's our POV driver. So I appreciate Low Broke for stepping in and doing his POV. Greatly appreciated. This league would not happen without our POV drivers. We greatly appreciate everybody who does that. It be on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, or Thursdays. We greatly appreciate our POV drivers. They give us our lap-by-lap information that we need to know. LRS out front now. Oh, wow. So that lead has spread out greatly. LRS up front. Clater in second. Trying to see who that is in third. Flash in third. And HD still hanging in right there in that fourth position. And then battle for the fifth spot between D-Port and INF. We're down to 3 to go now. These guys actually will have enough. They got more than enough laps in the tank, and they got enough tires. So no blowouts this time. They do not have to worry about that. What a stage 1 it was, but they will not have to worry about that here in stage 2. LRS has finally been able to make his way around the field, get to where he needs to be, where he likes to be. See the white flag here in stage number 2 for LRS in this number 2 truck. Great job, great performance by LRS. He's made his way up through the field, all of stage 1. Made it count right there at the end by pitting. And he's going to come home the winner of stage number 2 here in Phoenix. Great job to LRS. See a couple drivers spinning. Looks like there may have been contact right there at the line. And Low Broke. Something happened to D-Port. Oh, people did blow up tires, looks like. Maybe a couple people blew tires. Low Broke kind of got shunted right there at the line off of D-Port. So you got, let's see. No, I'm not getting readings of fourth. Let's see. So LRS first, Dr. Clater second, Flash third, HD fourth, fifth is INF, sixth Drake, seventh Ham Wallet, eighth Mr. J, ninth Red Hawk, and 10th Low Broke. As we get ready to go back to racing, this is it, boys. This is it. The last stage, last chance for the Triple Truck Challenge here in Phoenix. Green flag back underway. Only 11 trucks on the lead lap. Toby Welsh is on the lead lap. Denny is the first truck 1 lap down to start this final stage. Flash underneath LRS, starting on the inside. They got 28 laps to go, and only 21 laps in the tank, so there will be a green flag pit stop unless we get a late caution, which the Truck Series is not known for. This series is very well known for its green flag runs and very little cautions, which we love to see. These guys doing incredible work week after week to provide us green flag racing from start to finish besides the stages. Over the last 3 weeks, I want to say we've maybe had 2 cautions in 3 weeks. That's a caution for cause, not including stages. So these truck drivers have been getting at it, green flag racing all the way through. It's been quite the incredible journey for these truck guys. Putting on a show left and right, having close finishes, and duking it out with very little problems whatsoever, and just pure green flag racing all the way through. It's been quite amazing to see what they've done this season. Same thing for Xfinity. Cup has been a little iffy. We've worked out some problems that we've had, but Xfinity and trucks have been very impressive all season long. This has been the series that everybody's been enjoying. Is trucks and Xfinity has been very well balanced. A lot of close finishes. And a lot of great green flag racing, allowing for a lot of pit strategy taking place. If you're ever interested in wanting to join UTLR, please feel free to message me at UTR Storm, or you can go onto our Facebook page and find us on Under the Lights Racing. You can find us there and private message us. Unfortunately, there are no spots available until the start of Season 6. Our spots are closed off. But if you are wanting to race with us next season, the only way for you to get in to race any this season would have been through Project 27 in the Cup Series. Unfortunately, all the spots for P27 are full. We do not have any spots left in our first debut season of Project 27, so it's been greatly appreciated by all you drivers that are out there that have fulfilled those seats. So if you are wanting to get in, you will have to wait until Season 6 or Season 7, which we're hoping starts off on the brand new NASCAR game from iRacing. But that's going to be the only way that you can get in to this league, as we do have signs are closed off until the end of this season. So for now, you're just going to have to enjoy the racing and enjoy what you see on track and the production that you get here at UTLR. I think we've impressed a lot of people, to be honest. So we're down to 22 laps to go here. Plater out front. It's a battle for second place between LRS and that number 99 of Flash. Now down to 21. Get a little battle between LRS and Flash back there as Clater is able to pull it away just a little bit. So as we get ready for the 20 lap to go mark, 20 laps to go here in the Truck Series. We're going to do a quick crank it up, UTLR style, crank it up, 20 laps to go. And a really good battle here going on between the 99 Flash. Gets a little contact from from Clater, my bad. LRS up to the point. A 3-truck battle. Coming down to 15 laps to go. They're going to have to pit. So, when do you pit is the question. With how bad these tires wear, how badly do you want to push? When's the first truck going to dip down to pit road? But I will say, expect all 3 of these guys to go in at the same time. They may try to jump it. You see Flash take over. Clater tried to gun it below LRS, and he does not. Flash is able to get by him to maintain that second position. A little bit of lag. Lowbrook being the first one on pit road. Flash now below LRS to get that first spot up to the point for Flash. Then Flash, LRS, and Clater all race long. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back as you'll see green flag pit stops start to take place. You see LRS down to the pit road, and everybody comes in. All the leaders come in except for Flash, hitting pit road. Green flag pit stops taking place. You're going to see it on NASCAR side-by-side here at UTLR. We go side-by-side for one last time here in Phoenix.
Where were you for the big moments? The can't-miss, history-making moments that more than rock the world, they dent the entire universe. Get ready. It's time for your next life-changing, unforgettable moment. Because the greatest sporting event is coming to the greatest arena on Earth. It's more than the Super Bowl. It's the Super Bowl in Las Vegas. February 11th, 2024. The Super Bowl happens here.
Hello? Yo, I'm in the booth. I'm gonna call you right back. Nah, I just gotta put this one part down. I'm gonna call you back. I'm at the studio, man.
I know where you are, and the song is gonna be fine. You get a girl pregnant, it's gonna be a hit, trust me.
Man, quit playing with me, man.
I'm not. I'm actually telling you from the future.
No, for real. Don't play like that.
Listen. We're doing the Apple Music halftime show.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man. The Super Bowl in Las Vegas.
How you know?
I'm on set shooting the promo for it right now.
Put that on everything.
Would I lie to you? I need you to get ready. And don't tell anybody you received this call.
Damn. I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna call you back.
Green flag pit stops taking place. Y'all saw him here on side-by-side. Flash hit down to pit road. We're still seeing them cycle out. We're down to 10 laps to go. That is Flash out in front of Dr. Clater. Now down to 9 to go. This is the finish right here. 9 to go, please guys. Things start heating up. Got LRS out front. Flash in second. Clater in third. That is the top 3 that have broken away. LRS kind of broken away from the top 2. Then back there in fourth. is HD with probably his best career truck finish this season, I've got to say. And his buddy INF is right there chasing him down for 5th spot. That's about for 4th and 5th. What a run for HD, I gotta say. I really gotta say. Props to him. A great show by him tonight in the Truck Series here in Phoenix. And INF has put the pressure on him. Even if he comes out here with a 5th place, I can't be upset about that. HD has been very impressive tonight. Here's the catch right now, though. Flash pitted a lap later than Clater and LRS. So Flash should have the better truck, and so he's got to get going. He's got to get away from Clater if he has any chance of trying to reel in LRS. Right now, he's just letting LRS take off. These two do not need to be battling right now. We saw the top 5. The rest of the top 5 look like this. Hamill in 6th, Drake 7th, Lowbroke 8th, Mr. J 9th, and Red Hawk in 10th. And we're down 4 to go this time. These two just do not want to give up second for some reason. And instead, they don't want to battle it out. They just want to, or they do want to battle it out. They don't want to try to help each other. So they had LRS reeled in, and for a second, then they started doing side-by-side battling, and it has not helped out at all. 3 to go now. And here they come out of turn 4. We're going to see the white flag, 1 lap to go here from Phoenix. LRS has been the dominant, or probably the dominant truck in the last half of this race. Pulled it off at the end of stage 1, made it work, and just pretty much was set sail from there. He had company, and it didn't work out for him at the very end. He's able to pull away from the rest of the field. Here in Phoenix, LRS, coming off turn 4 for the final time, is going to be a Truck Series winner. Here from Phoenix Raceway, LRS wins. Flash gets 2nd, Clater 3rd. What a race, what a race. What a stage 1, and what a rest of the race as well. LRS just capitalizing when the time matters most. So it's going to be LRS, Flash, and Clater who get the top 3 interviews this evening. HD coming home 4th after that, I'm pretty sure. No, INF got 4th, HD 5th. So HD, what a great night by him. I'm serious. That dude is impressive. He's getting better. Hamwallet came in on his debut and finished 6th. So what a night for Hamwallet. You'll see him again in 2 weeks. He's having some time off, so he'll be back with us in the Xfinity Series in 2 weeks. But what a race for him. 6th place. Rounding out the field in 7th was Drake. Lowbroke 8th. Mr. J 9th. Red Hawk 10th. And then finishing lap down was Toby Welsh 11th. Deport finishing lap down in 12th. And R. Denny in 13th. So, great racing from everybody tonight. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, as the top 3 interviewers will be right back for the top 3. Stay tuned. All right, guys, welcome on back this evening from Phoenix Raceway. It's been a great race all night long. I've caught up with our uh, third place finisher. We have who was it? Clater, right? Clater,
Yeah,
my
it was
man.
later.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Clater bringing home that third place finish here this evening. Uh, Dude, you were actually pretty well all night long. Pretty solid. Didn't really leave the top five really all night long. Had a solid truck, able to maintain that top spot for the most part, and then started getting that company. How was the truck handling this evening with that times three wear?
Yeah, that times three wear definitely made a difference, especially in that first stage. I thought I had enough tire wear to make it to the end, but I think with like four to go, that thing dropped down under into the single digits and got a little risky there. But yeah, tires were crazy this race. First stage could not have made it. I think second stage was better. I think we'd all made it. But that third stage, I was just, keeping up with LRS, and then I had an awful pit stop. Nothing on my part, it's just the game's fault. I think I got like a 15.8 on the last pit stop. That didn't help me at all. And then I was trying to battle with Flash. In that moment, I did think I was quicker than Flash. I tried to pass him, and that kind of killed us both. So I do apologize about that. But we both brought it home top three, so I'll take it.
Yeah, no. Was there a mindset that y'all had like maybe thought of? Because usually I hear it all the time whenever when the leader starts pulling away and you're two doing battle back and forth, like, hey man, let's stop battling, let's go, like let's catch them because y'all had them reeled in at one point, and then y'all just started doing battle. I'm like, I was curious of why. Like,
Yeah.
was there a reason why y'all just chose to start battling, or
Well, like I said, it was all on me. I kind of thought I was quicker in the moment. I think we got the LRS down to like point 0.8, close enough to him. But by the time I think I tried to fight him for 2 laps, and by the time I got to that second lap, I think killed my tires. So I gave him the back the spot, but by the time I gave it back, LRS was already like 1.4 away. So definitely threw that one away from me in Flash, but top three,
hey,
unfortunately.
you take what you get, my man. And I mean, with the
Yep.
last weeks you had, I mean, I wouldn't complain for a third place. But now, so great racing for you tonight. How you feel going into Indy Oval? You get a 2 week break, so one of the longer breaks, but 2 weeks off, and then we return for the Triple Truck Challenge finale at Indy Oval. How you feel about going in there?
I can't wait for Indy Oval. That's one of my favorite tracks, especially in these trucks. It feels just like another Talladega race. So I'm sure it'll be a good race between whoever's fighting for that Triple Truck Challenge, and I'm expected to be a good one.
Well, hell yeah, man. Well, appreciate you being here. Appreciate you taking your time to take the interview.
Appreciate it.
All right, moving on to our second place finisher of Flash. Flash, man. Uh, I know I'm not Ducky this time, but what a finish tonight! What a race for you, dude. I swear to God, I may have probably not helped your case at all because in the first like stage, I was like, all right, Flash is gone. He's got the truck to beat. He's gonna go out here and win this. I'm just gonna get ready for his interview at the end of the race for his first place. So may have jinxed you a little, but
Thanks, appreciate it.
nonetheless, you have been outstanding these last few weeks. I was talking about in the pre-race and in that first stage about your top five streak, having it all the way up to Dover this whole season, something that almost nobody else has done this season, and you're one of the few that has something left to offer throughout the trucks, and that is that top five streak. With it ending at Dover, but still able to capitalize right back on it last week at Mid-Ohio, out racing LRS, one of the best on road courses, and then coming out here still getting a top three. So Phoenix is one of your best tracks, is it not?
It is.
Yeah. So, how was the truck handling, and like what did you have go wrong that you think you could have done better to catch LRS?
Well, I certainly shouldn't have battled with Tater for as long as I did to catch LRS. No, it was nobody's fault there. He did seem a little bit faster than me right as we got out of the pits, but Tater let me have the spot back, and by the time that happened, LRS was just gone. There was nothing I could do about it, unfortunately.
Yeah, and sadly, I mean that wasn't the case. And we saw you though. You pitted a lap later, which kind of threw me for a loop. I knew that it was a strategy play, but was there any thought process about maybe going in with them and staying right there all bunched up so that way y'all had the equal advantage coming off pit road?
I wanted to, but I was kind of hoping I'd get a fast stop out. And I mean, I did get a fast stop out. The crew gave me a 15.3, but LRS, with him just pitting the lap before, that was enough for him to grab the lead and never look back.
And unfortunately, that was the case, my man. But so same question kind of goes for you. 2 weeks off, and then the Indy Oval, a track that almost nobody gets to race on anymore on this game, especially the Cup guys. So how you feel going into Indy Oval in 2 weeks?
We got practice to do. Historically, I'm usually not very good at the Indy Oval, but we'll see. I'm cautiously optimistic about it. We're gonna try and better our season best that we got tonight. And try and finish one spot better. Hopefully, we'll be in victory lane at Indy in 2 weeks. But only time will tell.
Oh man, so close. Once again, you're starting to become the new LRS in the Truck Series, coming so close to finishing first and grabbing your first career win in UTLR. So it's coming, my man. It's getting there. But maybe at Indy Oval, maybe just the luck will run out and it becomes your shining moment.
I hope so, but just appreciate y'all for letting me run. Congrats to LRS on the win again. And we'll see each other in Indy in 2 weeks.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Moving on to our first place in victory lane this evening, LRS, the man, season 5 champion, just outdoing the field once again. How's it feel, my man?
Yeah, Alexa feels great. I mean, it was definitely a good battle with Clater and Flash, and I feel like INF and HG also had the pace to be up here too. HG is in the party, and INF was really fast. Um, but I mean, it was a really fun, clean race. I'm sure you saw it up in the booth. Really clean race. I don't even think really anybody got together tonight. It was really fun. Um, and yeah, I mean, just kind of a normal truck race nowadays. We have fun. We're really clean. Everyone's always together. Everyone's always friendly with each other. Just happy to be here and win a race in the challenge, the truck challenge. I think that means I get
10 bonus
10
points.
points.
Yep.
Yeah, for winning. So that's going to be big going into the playoffs, even though I have a lot, and I probably already have the regular season championship locked up.
Yeah, not many races left in the regular season for you. So it's coming down the wire. But like you were kind of talking about on clean racing in this truck series, I was actually talking about it later in the race where this truck group is really shining right now. We just came off of a close finish last week between SP and SP and INF, and then finishing out the week in the Cup Series and all that. But nonetheless, this truck group is really on to something. They've got something special going on. I don't know what's clicking, but we've seen a multitude of no cautions. I think over like the last 3 weeks, there's maybe been 2 cautions for cause. So very clean racing from everybody. What does it mean to race on with this kind of group?
Yeah, it's really it's fun. You like to be when you're racing, you like to feel comfortable and you like to be happy and I guess flawless around the people that you know will also be flawless and not get into you and also have a good attitude about it if you get into them. Like I accidentally bumped Clater. I think it was stage 2 and because he had a different breaking point than me and I was like sorry and he laughed it off. It's just you need to have a good community like that. You need to have good racers and UTLR has that, and it makes for such a good environment for everybody to be able to race and win.
Well, man, it's been quite the journey so far this season, and we cannot wait to see what this two truck and your team has in store for the rest of the season going into the playoffs here in next about 5 weeks or so. Uh, what is your thoughts with going into Indy Oval as well in 2 weeks?
Yeah, I feel like the Indy Oval is one of my best tracks. Last season, I should have won this race in the Truck Series. I ran it and won it in the Cup Series too. I got moved out of the way by a part timer last year, like actually moved out of the way and didn't win the race. I think I finished third. It was going to be a battle between me and Ducky. But Clater said it's one of his best tracks. I'm looking forward to battling with him. And I feel like even though Flash said he doesn't like it, he'll be good. Everyone's going to be really close and competitive. It's one of those tracks where drafts will come into play. So I feel like it's going to be really close, really fun, really competitive.
Well, cannot wait to see what you got in store for there. Expect you just to get front with the rest of the guys. So appreciate your time tonight. Appreciate grabbing the win. So go celebrate and good luck in Indianapolis in 2 weeks.
Yeah, thank you, and on to the All-Star race we go.
Yeah. And nonetheless, before we get out of here, we actually have our fifth place finisher, but he is our fourth place driver who accumulates points and playoff points for the Triple Truck Challenge. We didn't do this last week, but I've got Mr. HD, otherwise known as CCD, and Morton right here. My man, I gave you a multitude of shout outs, so please go back and watch the stream later on because I gave you plenty of shout outs because you were actually doing well for once in the trucks. So. But yeah, you're onto something. What was the truck like for you tonight? I mean, this is not maybe not one of your best of tracks, maybe it is, but you didn't really have a whole lot of hope, just hoping to get consistently better. And tonight, you really showed that.
Oh yeah, I mean honestly, I want to just shout out everybody that like I don't know, is giving me props because recently it's kind of been struggling figuring out. Hey, I mean, I can't. Cause I've been struggling with consistency a lot recently. So to have my last two truck races be a fifth and a fifth, this one where I actually got in the front and kind of stayed in that front five, it feels amazing. I'm overjoyed right now. I don't care that I lost out on a fourth place to INF. That's one of my best buds. If I want to lose to anybody, I want to lose to him. I I'm just ecstatic. The truck felt great, honestly. Obviously, me and LRS short pit the same lap in a stage one. I'm just feeling, hey, whatever he does, I'll do it. Because, I mean, he knows what he's doing. He's won a lot of truck races this year. Whatever he does, I'll do it. And it worked out. Tried to undercut everybody in stage three. It worked initially, but with about three to go, the tires gave out on INF, and he just got around me, and I couldn't get back to him. But, I mean, overall, to bag this many points, I think it's the most points I've bagged in a single race all season. Words, hey, words just can't describe it, man. You know, sometimes you just have those races
No, you do.
where you where tonight I had it. I'm genuinely happy that I actually had it for once. Feels great. So and shout out to Luke for getting the win. Shout out to Flash and INF. We had an amazing battle in stage two. Kept it clean, three wide for about 4 or 5 laps. Kept it clean. That was a ton of fun. You know,
Well, you were
and
even
I
up
and
there
I
in
and I,
third
and
place
I
at one
enjoy
point.
Phoenix. I was. I mean, and I enjoy Phoenix in the trucks. Not so much in the other cars, but I love Phoenix in the trucks. So I'm happy I was able to, you know, grit it, grind it, and get a good result tonight. You know, it's great. Feels amazing.
Well, and so going with this 2 week break, is that going to hinder you going into Indy Oval with this little bit of a blow up? All of a sudden, you're getting a fifth place and should have been fourth place, but fifth place tonight, and then now 2 weeks off, and then we're back to Indy Oval. How you feel going into that race? Can you capitalize on the consistency? Maybe try to make a run for the playoffs?
I've always enjoyed Indy. Indy's like I actually think the only track in league history that I've won more than one stage at. Like I'm really good in the beginning stages of Indy. Closing it out's a problem. I've almost won like 4 separate races at the Indy Oval, and I didn't because I either A ran out of fuel, got myself in a scrape, or just choked it. Plain and simple. So I'm feeling really confident about Indy. It's a track I haven't raced in a while, of course, but I feel like it's just a couple laps of practice, couple laps of running it in these 2 weeks off. I feel like I'm going to get right back into the swing of it. So I'm excited. I don't think the break's going to hinder me either because I did miss Mid Ohio last week and I came back from 13th and finished 5th. So I don't know if it's going to be too much of a hindrance, but I mean, I'm just excited overall for this run that I've been on recently. You know, great. And looking really, really excited for Indy. Looking forward to it. I'm sorry. I'm stuttering over my words. I don't know how
No.
to speak anymore. I'm sorry.
For once in your life, you don't know how to speak.
The
But
yapper lost the ability to yap. Okay, I'm done now.
no, it's been a great one for you tonight, and so especially going into Indy Oval in the next 2 weeks, we'll see how you perform along with everybody else on track. Don't forget, guys, this is going to wrap it up for the interviews, but don't forget, tomorrow night is a special edition. We have the UTLR Cup Series for All Star Night. It's going to be a little bit of a longer stream, a little bit longer of a night. We do have the Open to kick it all off. You'll see HD and Clater duking it out for the transfer spot, and then you'll see LRS and myself in the race. So it's going to be one to watch. A very unique format for the Open. The drivers have no clue what track it is, and they will not know until it's race time. So all they know is that it's 4 times wear and 13%. So it's going to be a quite interesting show to see who transfers in and who gets that fan vote. And then we get to go into the All-Star format, where it's a very unique first time for us to do this kind of format. So we'll see how it goes, and we're really excited for it. But so we'll have a lot of excitement going into tomorrow night, and then the Xfinity Series returns on Thursday. So it's going to be a great week for everybody. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for tuning in. And as always, shout out to the Xbox One esports racing community for being our primary sponsor for this season. Thank you to Rock NASCAR, and thank you to everybody who shouted out in the chats tonight. We got Comical, Go Dogs, Deport, all in chats. So appreciate y'all, and we'll see you tomorrow night for the Cup Series All-Star Race.